My wife started talking in her sleep. I now know how my daughter died. My wife Becca has never been a sleep talker. In the 11 years we've been married, she's barely made a sound after midnight. That's why when I woke up last Tuesday to her whispering in the dark, I thought something was wrong. I sat up in bed and listened. At first it was just mumbling, soft sounds that didn't form words. I figured she was having a nightmare and reached over to shake her awake. But then she said our daughter's name, Lily. I froze. Our daughter Lily drowned in our backyard pool 3 years ago. She was only 4. The police ruled it an accident. They said she must have wandered outside while Becca was in the shower and I was at work. Becca found her floating face down at 2:14 in the afternoon. She called 911, but it was already too late. For 3 years we've carried that grief together. Becca blamed herself for not watching her closely enough. I blamed myself for not being home. We went to therapy. We sold the house and moved to an apartment without a pool. We tried to heal, but last Tuesday, Becca started talking. She wouldn't stop crying, Becca whispered. Her eyes were closed. Her face was slack. She was completely asleep. I told her to stop. I told her mommy needed quiet. My heart started pounding. I grabbed my phone and hit record. I don't know why. Maybe some part of me already knew. She kept asking for her daddy over and over. I just wanted 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes of peace. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. I just sat there in the dark with my phone pointed at my wife while she confessed in her sleep. The water was cold. She fought at first, then she stopped. The recording is 4 minutes and 31 seconds long. I've listened to it 9 times. Each time I hear something new. The way she described holding Lily under the surface. The way she talked about watching the bubbles stop. The way she said she waited 12 minutes before calling 911 so it would look like she had just found her. I didn't sleep that night. I sat in the living room until sunrise trying to figure out what to do. Part of me wanted to believe it was just a nightmare, that none of it was real, but Becca knew details. She knew exactly how long she waited. She knew things that were never in the police report. The next morning I acted normal. I made coffee. I kissed her goodbye before work. Then I drove to the police station and played them the recording. Detective Morrison listened to the whole thing without saying a word. When it finished, he looked at me with this expression I'll never forget. Like he felt sorry for me, but also like he'd seen this before. We'll need to bring her in for questioning, he said. But I have to be honest with you. Sleep talking isn't admissible. It's not a confession. Without physical evidence, we probably can't charge her with anything. I felt sick. So what do? You go home, you act normal, and you wait. That was 6 days ago. I've been sleeping on the couch. I told Becca I've been having back pain. Every night I set up my phone to record the bedroom. Every night I listen to the files in my car before work. She's talked 4 more times. Last night she said something that made my blood turn to ice. She wasn't just talking about Lily. She was talking about me. He's getting suspicious, she whispered. I see the way he looks at me now. I need to be careful. I need to make sure he doesn't find out before I'm ready. Ready for what? I called Detective Morrison this morning. He said they're still building the case, but they need more time. He told me to stay calm. He told me to keep recording. But tonight when I came home from work, Becca was standing in the kitchen smiling at me. She'd made my favorite dinner, pot roast with red potatoes. She poured me a glass of wine and asked about my day. I haven't touched the food. I haven't touched the wine. I'm writing this from the bathroom with the door locked while she watches TV in the living room. The detective said to stay calm. He said to act normal. But I keep thinking about what she said in her sleep, about being ready, about making sure I don't find out. I just heard her footsteps in the hallway. She's standing outside the bathroom door.